I'm fortunate. I've had an interesting awakening this year because I have La Dueña over in the Garcia's booth, and then I have the new company Atelier with my brother and my friends Casper and Dan, and then Tatuai. So it's like
all over the place.
Yeah.
You want to start with Atelier?
Atelier.
Tell us about it. I know it wasn't
Yeah,
I heard of it, but
absolutely. Atelier Imports the name of the company. Atelier is the flagship brand. I used the sizes of the Bejiques to start the brand off with. I like to say that the Cubans copied me because the Guapo size was out before Bejique, and one of the sizes is the Guapo size.
So still one of your tricks, man.
Yeah, I know, huh? Come on. I thought I was only able to copy from them.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm really excited about the cigar because when I saw this wrapper that Pepin was looking at in the factory one day, I saw this like light bulb pop in my head. I'm like, I know exactly what I'm going to put that on, but I had no more room to put anything more into Tatuaje.
Right.
Tatuaje's got enough, man. On my price list, I can't even fit anything more on my price sheet.
It's ready front and back.
So I talked to Dan, I talked to Casey, I talked to Sean, Casper, and I said, how about we start this together as a group? And I got the perfect cigar to start with. I got this idea. I want to have you guys try it and taste it. But the wrapper is from Ecuador. It's called Santo Spiritus, which is the replacement seed to Pelo de Oro. It has a nice spice level from the Criollo mix that, I don't know if you know, what Santo Spiritus is like a hybrid between Pelo de Oro and Criollo. So it's got that spice and that twang that Criollo has, but it has a sweetness from the Pelo de Oro.
It's interesting.
I'm really, really happy with it because right now, as it is, I'm the only one that has it. So
enjoy it right now.
Yeah. Well, the people who grew it didn't grow a lot of it, and the seeds were given to them by the Garcias. So yeah, but it's still, I want to make sure I grab all of it. Then we got the brand Surrogates, which means replacements. This is our way to poke fun at ourselves and the whole concept of limited edition cigars. What is a limited edition? You know, well, we decided that we can make a limited edition quality cigar and make it at an everyday price point and make it regular production.
What's the price point?
$7 to $8.
Nice.
4 sizes. One of the sizes is called Tramp Stamp, which is a tag on Tatuaje if you get it. It's Surrogates' version of a play on Black Label. So Atelier and Surrogates are made out of my father, and then we have 2 brands that they're in bundles, but I hate calling them bundles because the cigars are, for me, they're phenomenal sticks, and the price point's ridiculous. Called El Suelo and Trocadero, 2 old Cuban brand names. We made sure that the packaging was, you know, top notch on it to make them look, you know, rich. But the cigars, like, are, I can't say enough about them, dude.
Really?
I was convinced when I first tasted the sample zone, I was convinced that Pepin had rolled them himself, because I'm like, there's no way that the Bunchero in the factory that just works in the line that's going to make these made those cigars. And he goes, no, I had the Bunchero that's going to make them, the group of rollers that are going to make them roll the samples. I was like, damn, if I can put those out at that price point, people are going to really enjoy it. But big ring gauges to start because we wanted the bang for the buck thing. But the retail's, you know, $350 to $475 for 60 ring gauges. So I'm really happy about that. There's 3 sizes in each of those. Trocadero being the more medium, mild to medium, but more medium. And then El Suelo being more of a medium plus. Not medium full, but medium plus. I'm just really happy to be working with a team of people that, instead of me doing all the brainstorming, we can brainstorm together. That's why we call it the workshop. Which after the
I was gonna say, you look happy. Like last couple times, you didn't look like you were having fun. Now you look like you're back to.
Yeah, you know what, man?
5, 6 years ago, having fun.
It's just fun working with.
You look refreshed.
For me, it's great working with family, dude. I mean, If you saw me on Thursday, though, before the show started, you'd be like, let's not go near him. I was on a tear, you know. I wanted to tell everybody they could go home, and I'd hire some of you guys to help me out. Which would have been fun, actually. But yeah, we're just, we're having a good time, man.
Good, man. What about Little Boris? You got to do another run? Make a decision yet?
I have to, okay, I have a very limited supply of Sumatra, the old Sumatra. And I want to make sure that I don't just use it on another limited run cigar when I need it for my Kohonu Sumatras and my 7th Capa Especials. I love the cigar, obviously, Little Boris. It's very close to the size that I was thinking for the Regio Capa, but I'm not going to make that cigar because of my supply amount of Sumatra. I have one more project for a retailer up in Northern California, Mission Pipe Shop, that's using the Sumatra. That's going to be probably in January, February. I think she's going to do the 10 count boxes also, so it'll be about 500 boxes. And then I told Jeff, I said, you know what? I want the consumers at bottom to tell me whether or not it's okay for me to make them, because I didn't want to cheat anybody. I said it's only going to be 5,000 sticks. I don't want them to think that I'm, you know, hey, it's only going to be 5,000 sticks.
You have an unlimited supply.
But then we're going to make another 5,000 tomorrow, and then maybe we might, you know, sneak another 5,000 under the table. I don't want that. I don't want that perception there. So I told Jeff, I said, we need to put a poll out there to see if these guys are okay with it. The good thing about the whole thing, though, if I do, I know that another $5,000 is going to go to the CRA, which I'm excited about.
Good.
So any money that we can feed them is awesome. So yeah, it's leaning toward a yes, but
Question mark.
it's a question mark.
2 more questions. Everything on schedule with the monster? Release. The mummy.
Everything's on schedule. Jaime was calculating the production time, and he knew that the two teams wouldn't be able to finish them on, so he had to set up 6 teams to do them.
Wow.
I think 6 or 4. I can't remember what he told me. But he's like, there's no way they can make them all in that time. He goes, I got to double them up. So not as much, no more production per day. Just he had to buy more molds, which was funny because the problem is that it's a Churchill mold. If you think of the ring gauge, 47.
Right.
But our Churchill molds don't go to 7 3/4. So we had to get another set or like another 20 molds or something like that for 2 more sets. So yeah, everything seems to be on schedule. I'm really happy with the box. It took a long time working on that.
In the cabinet over there. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, more sarcophagus-like than coffin.
Right,
but, you know, it's the Egyptian coffin, you know.
But I think it's going to go well with the other set. The others in the set.
Yeah, yeah. And then I'm making, obviously, more plain boxes this year. It'll be my biggest run of plain boxes, probably a little over 3,100 boxes, which is a lot more than I did last year. That way everybody can get them, but still only a normal production of the or the release amount of the coffin. But I'm actually making extra boxes myself. They'll have double X's on them. The numbers will be double X'd. That way I can use them for charity events. So it'll be, I think it was 700 boxes total of the coffins, but only 666 will be distributed. So.
All right, last question. I've been asking everybody this. How do you feel about us being vloggers in general at the show?
Well, I'm different. I like talking to you guys, and I don't mind you guys taking up my time. I like the fact that you cover the events. And I'm more of a consumer fan than I am a retailer fan. Sorry, guys. I love my retailers, but honestly, I think the consumers are the ones that are really driving my brand. A retailer can buy a cigar and push it if he wants to, but if a consumer's asking for it, that's the bonus. I don't look at you guys as bloggers. I look at you guys as media, or a new era of press, and but then again, I look at you guys as just guys I like hanging out with and shooting the shit. So I'm sure there's a good group of you, and I'm sure there's probably a few people that don't deserve to be here. And that's honestly speaking. I mean, maybe there's a couple guys that are in here that just shouldn't be here because they haven't added any benefit to the industry by doing what they do. Like you guys have been doing this for a long time, and everything you've done has given some benefit to get the word out about new cigars, and smaller companies like myself. So yeah, I don't mind it, just as long as that group is a real group and they're here to really. I like this. They're really here to cover the event and not mooch cigars.
Perfect.
Because the samples I have here are for my retailers to try before they get to you guys anyway. So
Awesome.
that's it.
Thanks, Pete.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank
Always.
you.